Hi. Okay, so today is I think it's the first Wednesday of the month, and we typically do some work on self-healing and a healing circle. So we're just going to go in, we're going to drop into the heart, and we're going to drop into the sacred fire today. So if you think of the sacred fire, there are different elements, right? And fire is the element of transmutation. And the sacred fire is the element is the transformative light substance that I choose to work with because I am an embodiment of fire. Um, and fire transmutes and can work us toward alchemy, which is such a new age concept right now. But if we stay with this idea of transmuting, fire transmutes wood into ash, water into gas, right? It can, and in our work, we want to be able to activate transmutative fire, sacred fire, to um, not to remove or get rid of, but to change fear into love, to alchemize karma into dharma or purpose, um, to really be able to work with what's here and to hold it so firmly in the divine fire that it can shift into its highest expression. So that's how I think about the sacred fire. Now we have the sacred fire in our heart space, right? The sacred fire lives within us. And there's a decree that I use from the I Am teachings. Where is it? And I just had a healer that I trained years ago ask me about the threefold flame, the violet flame, and the sacred fire, and what's the difference. But there's a decree from the I Am teachings, which are downloaded from Saint Germain. And I'm going to read the decree. Try not to get caught up on the word Christ or Lord or anything, because I take these decrees word for word out of these books from the 1930s. So the language is a little weird. But the essence and the actual formula in this decree, and a decree is something that you speak really from your will, your divine will. It's a command of the light. And it goes, in the name of my Christ self and in the name of living God, I call forth the energies of the sacred fire from the altar within my heart. So, the sacred heart altar, the space within our sacred hearts. In the name of the I am that I am, I invoke the violet flame to blaze forth from the center of the threefold flame, from the white fire core of my I am presence. Multiplied by the momentum of the Blessed Ascended Master Saint Germain, I call forth that light to penetrate my soul and activate my soul memory of freedom and the original blueprint on my soul's destiny. Like, I could meditate on that decree all day long because it's packed with soul wisdom. Within our soul flame is the white fire core, the white light of our divine I am presence. From the white fire core of my I am presence. From the white light comes every other ray of light, right? The white light, all the colors, all of the qualities of the divine. So within our soul flame or within our divine spine, we're created to that white fire core of the I am that I am, right? Okay, so then from there is the threefold flame. And if you think about it in the terms of threefold flame, it's the pink flame of divine love, the blue flame of divine power, and the golden flame of divine wisdom. And if you're an artist like me, you can see that those are the primary colors, right? Pink, red, yellow are the primary colors. So within this white fire core of the I am, there's the threefold flame: divine love, divine power, divine wisdom. And it's from the threefold flame that we can call the violet consuming flame. So, white fire core of my I am presence, the threefold flame. And then through this, we can pull any quality of light of the sacred fire. Does that make sense? And in my error in the past, I've equated the threefold flame with a violet flame. And that's what someone must have heard that on one of my recordings. And I just want to clarify that. But this decree says it. So I'm just going to say it again so you could feel it. And then we're going to do a healing circle on this with all of us really picturing the white fire core of our I am presence, the threefold flame within our sacred heart, and the pulling of that violet flame to transmute all of the karma, all of the disharmony, miscreation, disease, lineage karma. Because within one particle of light of the sacred fire, we could literally heal the entire planet. Within one particle of light. And the way that we activate the light is through our attention to the light and our intention, which directs the light. Does that make sense? Okay. In the name of my Christ self, and this is Christ consciousness self, in the name of my Christ consciousness, and in the name of living God, I call forth the energies of the sacred fire from the altar within my heart. In the name of the I am that I invoke the violet flame to blaze forth from the center of the threefold flame, from the white fire core of my own I am presence. I call forth that light to penetrate my soul and to activate my soul memory of freedom, enlightenment, and the original blueprint of my soul's destiny. So let's go in now, taking a deep breath into your chest, into your belly, your hips, your back. Take a nice deep breath into your root, your legs, your feet. And just notice what you're bringing in today, what's showing up for you. Whatever it is that's showing up today is here to be healed. It's here today because it's ripe for transmutation. So just bring awareness. Nice deep breath into your chest and your belly. Good. As you exhale, send your tether down. Send a line of energy down your spine and tailbone, legs, and feet to the core of the earth with a big exhale. Sending roots, wrapping those roots around the iron crystal core at the center of the earth. And then, if you will, breathe in from the core of the earth, through your feet and legs and up your spine. Feeling your entire spine lift as it connects to the column of light. And you're just connecting to the earth as you grow roots deeper into Gaia, into Mother Earth. We have to feel safe and connected in our body in order to transmute. So we're just grounding deep into the earth. Because if we're going to heal our bodies, we have to feel the resonance of Earth's healing energies. So just let your body tap into the pulsing of the earth. Let your breath synchronize to the earth's breath. Let the earth breathe you. So you feel yourself as an extension of that Shakti, that manifested divine. Feel the earth breathe through you. And at your exhale, release back down into the earth. Just hand over whatever your nervous system's been holding. Send it into the earth. Breathing into your body. Good. And as you breathe and receive from Gaia, just bring awareness into your spine. Feel that sweet nectar of the divine earth rising through your spine. And as you exhale, push that light straight up through your crown, straight up to the divine. Opening you to Christ consciousness, cosmic consciousness. Feeling the crown opening to the divine light. Begin to draw the divine light, the iridescent white light from above. Breathe it in from above through the top of your head, down your spine. And as you exhale into the earth, continue to breathe from above, down your spine, as you trace the column of light that holds your spine and connects you above and below. Feeling the diffuse light, the magnetic light from the divine, the unformed, the unmanifest, divine masculine. And begin to feel the light coming from above and below and moving through your spine. Circulating up and down your spine as you breathe in, pulling from above and below. As you breathe out, feeling the light circulating. And we're going to connect that more physically to the cerebral spinal fluid. So just feel liquid light moving up your spine into the base of your head, to the center, through the brain. As you exhale, feel the waves of light moving through your spine. Feeling the pranic and the very tangible flow of light in the divine spine. You don't even have to breathe it to direct it now. Feeling yourself fully connected. And then if you will, we're going to drop into the sacred heart cave. So just imagine yourself going into that glass elevator at the center of the head, the pineal gland. Take a deep breath and journey down that glass elevator, down to the neck, through that pillar of light. Good. And as you look down into the space just behind the physical heart, into the sacred heart cave, take a deep breath and exhale. Take the elevator down, down, down to the space behind the physical heart, just outside of the sacred heart cave. And as you exit the elevator and enter into your sacred heart space, to the space where heaven and earth meet within you, just walk up to that sacred soul flame, piped straight from the heart of the divine. And as you gaze into that white light of your I am, of your God or Goddess presence, allow yourself to see the iridescent rainbow, that diamond white light. See the threefold flame, or the dance of the blue, the pinkish red, the golden yellow. And draw from that threefold flame the violet consuming flame. With an inhale, draw the violet flame straight into the physical body. Into the organs, the body systems that need nourishment and healing. Recognizing that this light is intelligent, it knows exactly what needs to be done. Just allow yourself to receive the violet flame, commanding it to transmute, to purify, to heal. Starting with the physical layer of the body. Let your breath deepen to be able to move that light, that flame. And if there's a specific illness or ailment, you can simply bring that flame to the mother cell of that system. And as you command the mother cell in that system to remove all dis-ease and transmute it with the violet flame back to its perfect body blueprint, the blueprint of perfect health. So go ahead and speak to the cells. Divine I am, replace this with perfect lung cells, perfect heart, perfect connective tissue, perfect neurochemistry. Whatever it is, begin to speak to those cells from your I am presence. Restoring your perfect body blueprint. command the deletion of all dis-ease, all imbalance. Begin to move this light, this fire, into your mental body. Bringing the violet flame into your thoughts and your beliefs, into your old paradigm, into your fears, your negative emotions. Commanding the violet flame to restore you into perfect thought, perfect love. Divine I am that I am. Heal and transform my thoughts and my emotions back to the divine perfection that I am. Exhale now and send this violet flame into your energy field around you, into your connection to your guides and your soul. Feel the intention for your own spiritual growth. Feel the deep desire for oneness with the divine. Call that violet flame, bring it right in. Commanding your own enlightenment, awakening, ascension. I am my I am presence, commanding full union with the divine. Here and now. Feel that if you will. Allow it to be simple, fully activated in this moment because you command it to be so. Ask the violet flame to transmute, to purify, to bless every particle of your being through the chakras, through the layers of your body, through the dimensions of your consciousness. And allow yourself to collect all the parts of yourself into this moment. Past, present, future, this dimension, this realm, and all others. With one breath, pull yourself so deeply into this spine, into this pillar of light. Feeling that soul flame transmute every last particle of your being. And if you will, just sit in the silence and the expansion. Hearing the Om that lives, that primordial sound that lives within, through, and around you. Meditating on Om for just a few minutes of silence here. repeating the mantra if the mind wanders. The I am that I am. Om. As you sit in this light now, begin to open your heart to receive through the intention of the group. We're going to work on each person, recognizing that the call for the light comes straight from the light. We don't give up anything. It doesn't come through us. It's straight from the divine. So we'll just spend a few breaths with intention to pour that violet flame, that sacred light into each heart here present today. We'll start with Sue. So Sue, as you open your heart, nice deep breath. And as we exhale, we're just going to send the light straight into Sue's heart. Just pure attention to Sue and intention for the light to flood into Sue. Allowing your breath to just stay connected to that unity consciousness, that Christ consciousness. Sue, allowing yourself to receive fully. And so it is. And now Dawn. Opening your heart, Dawn, just receiving. As we send our intention for the light to pour into Dawn's heart. Feeling yourself receive deeper and deeper and deeper. Allowing the light to flood in. And so it is, Dawn. For Heather. Opening your heart, Heather. Good. And sending the light straight into Heather's heart. Whatever color, quality of the divine, the sacred fire. That intelligent light pouring in. And so it is. So it is done. And for Sarah, opening your heart to receive the light. Breathing it in, allowing it to pour into Sarah's heart. Good. And so it is. Amen. Rosa. Opening your heart, Rosa. Receiving that light, that sacred fire. Sending the light so deep into Rosa's heart. There it goes. And so it is. And so it is. For Chris. Opening your heart, Chris. Sending the violet flame deep into Chris's heart. Pouring the light. And so it is. Amen. And Sam, opening your heart, Sam, receiving the light. Letting the light pour into your heart, the light that you are. Amen. And so it is. For David. David, opening your heart. Every particle of your being, sending the light for your healing. Commanding the light into every particle of David. And so it is. So it is. For Ellis, opening your heart, Ellis. Allowing yourself to receive fully receptive, commanding that sacred fire into Ellis's heart. Open, open, open. And so it is. And now we'll just focus on Delphine. Delphine, if you will, open your heart, pouring the light into Delphine's heart. And so it is, and so it is done. Now we're just going to send all of this light, and you might hear some background. I apologize if there's background noise, but let's gather up this light and send it out into our country, into the US, into every infrastructure within in the US, the governments, the systems, the organizations, all of the man-made structures. Send it on to every human heart. And let's just flood this planet with the divine light, bringing us back as a country into the divine perfection that we are. The purest and highest intent of our perfect US blueprint. Imagine that, if you will. Pure divine perfection, intention, purity of heart, divine love, divine power, and divine wisdom. Allow yourself, if you will, to feel the threefold flame pouring divine love, divine power, divine wisdom in perfect balance into every being, into every decision, and allow yourself to trust that when you command the light into any condition, it has to go. It goes immediately, instantaneously. Allow that intention, that clarity, that desire to flood the US, every state, every government, every financial, education, health institution, every being with the threefold flame. And command the light, command the beings of the light to stay, to continue their work until it is absolutely complete. Get this done. Do it now, please. Thank you, Divine. Please, Divine. Thank you. And so it is. And so it is. Amen.